Look closer. In the shadows, behind the everyday world, a kind of company known as Providence. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever.
Welcome everyone to today's review, a requirement for Call Course 2025. In this video, I will talk about my personal experience playing Hitman as a tool to learn English.
And, just maybe, look towards the future. 47. It's time.
Forget boring textbook for a moment, because we are stepping into the world of Hitman 3.
The partners are down there.
A game of stealth, strategy,
I never planned this far ahead. You never do.
and pure adrenaline. Now, you might think Hitman 3 is just about disguises, association, and cinematic mission. But here's the twist. This game is also a hidden classroom.
What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over.
Every mission breathing, every line of dialogue,
The situation. Carlisle has left the building, and I think I know why.
every sign on the wall is backed with authentic English.
Setting him free, and since then he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
So, in this review, I'm not only going to talk about how thrilling the gameplay is, I will show you how Hitman 3 can sharpen your listening, expand your vocabulary, and immerse you in real culture English. It's action, it's language, it's learning disguised as entertainment. Let's dive in.
Its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War.
Hitman 3 places you in the role of Agent 47, moving through diverse locations such as Dubai, Berlin, and Mendoza. The play game emphasizes planning, disguises, and strategy. From the very beginning, the game surrounds the player with English, mission briefings, on-screen objectives, and conversation between characters. The cinematic atmosphere makes the language feel authentic and engaging.
Right. This is our moment, 47.
One of the strongest aspects of Hitman 3 is constant exposure to English. Grads, staff, and guests speak naturally, often with different accents.
Welcome to the barge Al-Ghazali.
Objectives: short, clear commands like eliminate the target or locate the entrance.
Thank you for attending.
Welcome!
Environmental text, signs such as staff only or restricted area. This combination of spoken and written English creates a learning environment where vocabulary is observed in context.
I would like to thank
Vocabulary and idioms. The game introduces learners to useful vocabulary such as target, disguise, eliminate, security camera, poison. These words are tied to specific actions, making them easier to remember. It also teaches idiomatic expressions. Keep an eye out, stay low, blend in with the crowd. These are everyday phrases that textbooks often overlook, but games present them naturally. Hitman 3 takes place in international settings, exposing learning to English in different social contexts. Formal English at business events like "Welcome to the inauguration", casual English at parties like "Enjoy the evening", professional English in security
And while all of
briefings
this is happening,
like "Stay alert".
And
This variety
that terminal
helps learners understand how English changes depending on situation and register. From an academic perspective, Hitman 3 supports 1. Listening comprehension, following conversation and instructions. 2. Reading skills, scanning objectives quickly. 3. Vocabulary retention, learning words through gameplay. And 4. Critical thinking in English, making decisions based on English prompts. So it's not a textbook, but it's an immersive practice tool that motivates learners. The game's villain theme may not suit all learners, and some vocabulary is specialized, but if players focus on the language, taking notes, replaying dialogues, or pausing to check meaning, they can transform entertainment into education.
Please, go in and make yourself comfortable. Mr. Ingram will be with you shortly.
Thank you.
Beyond the issues already mentioned, there are further limitations when using Hitman 3 for language learning. Hitman 3 is not the best game for learning English. The game is often quiet because it is about stealth, so there are long times with no English words. When characters speak, they talk fast or with strong accents, and this is hard to understand without subtitles. The vocabulary is very specific to the game, like viper wire or hide weapon, and these words are not useful in daily life.
I'll get straight to the point. I have let's call it a dispute, which the Royal Highness tells me you're very capable of taking care of. Now, I've worked with your organization before.
Players only listen or read, but they are not speak or write English. Also, because the game is made for fun, players focus more on finishing missions than on learning the language.
And we can discuss the bigger fish. Now, on to the first.
Another problem is that Hitman does not give much a chance to learn everyday English. The game world is full of special missions and secret actions, but it does not show normal conversation like shopping, travel, or daily life. The player spends time planning moves and hiding, so the language is often short and limited. Even when new words appear, they are usually about crime or weapons, which are not useful for school or work. Hitman Association also has many features that can help language learners. The game world is very rich, with many places, people, and stories. Players can explore different countries and hear English in many settings. This gives learners a chance to listen to different topics and situations. The missions are full of dialogue, and characters often explain plans, rules, and warnings, which can teach useful phrases. The game also has subtitles, so learners can read and listen at the same time, making it easier to connect spoken words with written text.
Mr. Kazim, welcome back. So, you have the picture?
The menus and instructions are in English, which helps learners practice reading short sentences and commands. Because the game is interactive, players must pay attention to details, and this builds focus and memory skills.
I apologize about the incident earlier downstairs, but you have to understand that we need to keep security tight, no matter who. All our guests go through the same procedure.
The story is exciting and keeps learners motivated, so they can spend more time with English without feeling tired. By mixing action, dialogue, and reading, the game creates a natural way to meet English in different forms.
I hope you have had time to see the art exhibition. His Royal Highness has a keen eye for the arts. If you haven't yet, I highly recommend it.
Hitman can be a helpful tool for language learners when used with the right mindset. The game gives players many chances to hear real English in actions. Characters speak in different ways, with unique voices and accents, which help learners get used to their natural speech.
Mr. Kassim, so good to see you. Do you have the picture?
Yes. Your problem is fixed.
The missions also bring in new words and phrases that show how English is used in different situations, from planning to problem solving. Reading menus in structure and dialogue can improve vocabulary and reading skills. Listening conversation can train the ear to understand faster speech. The game also builds focus and attention, which are important skills for learning. When learners play with subtitles, they can connect spoken words with the written text, making it easier to remember. The excited story and interactive world keep learners motivated, so they can spend more time with English without feeling bored.
Oh, Mr. Kazem, is the meeting done? Well, I hope it went well.
Greetings,
Please follow
sir.
me. I'll escort you out.
By combining fun gameplay with language practice, Hitman 3 can support learners in building confidence, improving listening, and expanding vocabulary in a natural way. From my experience playing Hitman 3, I highly recommend it as a tool for learning English.